Hello, everyone. I have been getting a lot of questions on how to basically digitize things that you already have. So, if you have a PDF of a worksheet or you have a digital workbook on your end, how can you make that a digital resource for kids to be able to work with specifically in Google Classroom? So, I'm going to walk you through the process. So, this is a PDF that was sent to me. And so, first thing I'm going to do, step one, is take a screenshot of it. So, I used my tools over here it was actually big when it was sent to me. I took my tools to make it as small as I needed to make a screenshot. And then on a Mac, it is Command Shift 4. That's going to give me the little tiny crosshairs to be able to do it. I'm not sure about a PC. I'm sorry. I've been using a Mac for so long. I forget. And I'm going to basically highlight what I want to take the picture of. And if I hear my click, I'm good. Okay, so now I have that picture for me on my desktop. So the way you're going to digitize it is you are going to go into your drive and you are going to open Google Slides, which is a very interesting choice, okay? So a lot of people think of Google Slides, it's just kind of like, the ugly stepsister of PowerPoint. But actually, Google Slides is super powerful with like a lot of publisher type of bells and whistles stuff to it. Okay, so I'm going to open a Google slide. And first of all, when I open a Google slide, it is landscape. And I want my picture to be portrait. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my dimensions. I'm going to go to File, Page Setup. It's near the bottom. And right now it's set to widescreen. I want to do usually what I'll do is I'll start with standard and realize what standard is. So standard is a standard piece of paper sideways. And then I go back again and I do page setup. And I go to custom. And I do that so I know my numbers, 10 by 7.5. That's good. I usually do 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to do 8.5 by 11. And you could have started with that. I always do the standard first to see what numbers are already in there because I forget. But it is basically, I tend to do 8.5 by 11. So custom 8.5 by 11 and apply. Now it tilts the paper for me because that's the shape of the document that I'm working with. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this box. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to delete it. So I have a nice blank blocks. Okay. You can also go up here to new slide and click blank, which is always the last one that's being offered, okay? And you can also from here, you can do copy and paste to make new blank slides. So this is the tricky part, but it's not really that tricky. What you're gonna do is you want to put the worksheet in here, but you don't want kids to be able to move the worksheet or delete the worksheet. Because I could do, and I'm gonna show you the wrong way to do it, I can do insert image, upload from computer, and then choose desktop if I have my Mac. And sorry, I'm going to move my head so I can click. Here we go. Open, because it's a picture, right? And I could make it fit on the screen and wonderful and fabulous. But when I share this out with a kid could just go and delete it. So we don't want that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to set the picture as the background on the slide. Just like you were choosing, like I want a black background or I want this cool funky background. We're going to put the background. So you go to slide, halfway down, change background, choose image. You are going to do upload. So I'm going to do browse. And if it was in my Google Drive, I would choose that. Grab the picture, open, and boom, click done. Now it is a sheet that they can't manipulate, but they can do things like use shapes to be able to, we can work on shapes to be able to choose which one that they want. So that's the answer. Or they could use the circle function, or they could use the highlight function to be able to work on this. So what you could do then is just take this slideshow. So you can add picture, add the next one, take this slideshow in Google Classroom. What you're going to do is you're going to upload it as an assignment, and you're going to make a copy for each student. When the student comes in, they're able to use those different tools to be able to write on the top of the slide. I hope that's helpful. Bye.